So could we be seeing Ripple XRP and Stellar XLM coin to be launching in Asia 2024? I have some strong evidence within this article that shows that these two coins are basically getting into the Asia market for next year. I also have an update on a potential IPO date that we could be seeing for Ripple XRP. Again, this is not set in stone. Nothing has been announced by Ripple's team, so it's all speculation. And so we are just going to be having a look at of what could happen and why it would be a good opportunity for Ripple to go public next year and within those certain dates. And again, we will have a look at the price action for today. So all I ask from you are two things, which is to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel as well. So here we have the Monetary Authority of Singapore unveils plans for digital money. So why is this important for XRP and for XLM? Well, you'll see over here that the Monetary Authority of Singapore has said that they are promoting three forms of digital money, which is wholesale CBDCs, tokenized bank liabilities, and regulated stable coins. And so we already know that we have a few governments that are currently running CBDC pilot projects as of now with Ripple, and if successful, the governments will be using Ripple's blockchain-based technology to issue their CBDCs. And for the regulated stable coins, well, Stellar Network is designed for issuing digital assets like stable coins, so that is Stellar already there. Now this is very important, and it goes to show what will be happening in the next year. And so you'll see over here that in addition to these trials, MAS plans to develop a CBDC for wholesale interbank settlement next year, marking the first live issuance of wholesale CBDCs per the release. The initial pilot will utilize live wholesale CBDCs to settle retail payments between commercial banks, with future pilots potentially including cross-border securities trade settlement. Again, another big thing for Ripple XRP coin. What do we always talk about? We always talk about cross-border payments and settlement. We always talk about the fast and quick transactions, especially when it comes to settling the payment in a couple of seconds. That is really important. Again, some more evidence that we even have is the fact that Ripple is a partner with Singapore. You can see over here it says that Ripple has already secured a Singapore payments license, and the license has been granted by the Monetary Authority of Singapore, and this will allow Ripple to provide regulated digital payment token services, and it received the initial approval back in June. And why this is really important is because it is one of only 14 companies that are licensed to offer digital payment token services in Singapore. And it shows that Ripple XRP is doing great in the crypto space, because it says here that they only grant licenses to cryptocurrency firms if they have robust anti-money laundering controls, and that most applicants have not been successful, but Ripple have. And so in terms of where Ripple is doing their business, you can see over here that it's mainly abroad. Over 90% of its business as of now is outside of the US with Singapore. So again, this just goes to show how Ripple is going to be dominating the Asian markets as compared with the US or European. Now let's have a look at what Linda Jones said with the IPO. This is just her personal prediction, so take it with a grain of salt. Now she said that if Ripple were to go public soon, her first target date would be May the 15th. And if not, then her next target date would be 2025. And she's not saying that Ripple will be doing an IPO in that time. She's just saying that if they do, mid-May would likely be the most opportune time. Now, why is this? Well, we have seen the briefing schedule for the remedy stages in the court ruling. I believe one of the dates, I think, is around about April or May. And so what's really going to happen there, that the case would have been pretty much coming to an end, and I believe both parties would have settled by then or completed. And that is what we are basically hoping for. And also the fact that when we do actually have that case completed, that would be after the event of the Bitcoin halving, which happens in April. And also we have the Bitcoin spot ETF approvals that should be happening in January, which is even before the Bitcoin halving. And so I believe that a lot of money will be pumping into the crypto market with the spot ETFs coming out, as well as the Bitcoin halving. And then we have this massive settlement coming in. Why would Ripple not want to go public within that time range? Again, it doesn't mean that they will. It does depend on the company, of course. And this is just all speculation and an opinion. So let's have a look at the price action for today. There isn't really that much to talk about. If you watched my previous video, you would have already seen the price for today currently. Again, we are trading at 61 cents, so we are not doing too bad. Yesterday, we were at roughly 62 cents, so we did go down by 1 cent, but we had a bit of a dip at 60 cents, and we are only down by 1.6% on the one-day chart. So we are basically trading sideways, not really much to see there anyway. And then with XLM coin, again, we were at 12 cents for yesterday. day, and you can see over here we are basically on the brink of that 12-cent level, so not really much movement from here, and we are only down by 1.9% on the 1-day chart. Guys, if you want daily XRP coin and XLM coin news, subscribe to the channel and like the video as well.